everyone, it's India from Summer Play Scheme. I hope that you're all well. I've seen that you've been doing some really cool arts and crafts and activities on your YouTube channel, and I thought I would do some arts and crafts with you and show you how to make some animals out of egg cartons. Okay, so what you're going to need to do this is some old egg cartons, scissors, paint and a paintbrush, glue and sellotape, some paper, some extras for decorating. Okay, so the first animal I'm going to show you how to make is a snail. So you want to get your egg carton and your scissors, and you want to cut out, can you see each place where the egg goes kind of makes a little mound on the back? So we're going to cut out one of them, and that's going to make the shell of our snail. First of all, I'm cutting off the lid of the egg box, like this. So I've just got this bit left, and I'm going to cut out one of the individual bits where the egg goes. Okay, so it's okay if it's a bit messy. Mine's a bit messy. But I've got this part of the egg carton now, just one bit by itself. So this is going to be the shell of our snail. Okay, so now you've got your little shell, snail shell out, we're going to paint it. I've got some paints here. You can paint your snail shell any colour you like. You can make it realistic, make it brown with a kind of swirl if you like, or you can make it colourful, you can make it a rainbow snail, whatever you like. Be creative and paint your snail shell. A good tip is to use the lid of the egg carton to put your paints in. Okay, let's get painting. Now for some decoration. I've made my snail shell purpley with some white polka dots on it. And now I'm going to make the body of the snail. So you're going to want some pipe cleaners. They look kind of like this. If you don't have them, you could use a straw if you've got any straws at home. But something that's kind of tubey. I'm going to use some purple ones to go with my snail. This is going to be the eyes and the kind of tail body of the snail. So we want it to be about maybe this long, so I'm going to chop them here. I want to stick these pipe cleaners inside my snail. So I'm going to do that with a bit of sellotape. I'm going to cut a little hole at the back of my snail shell for his body to come out of. Like this. I'm going to sellotape the pipe cleaners to the inside of the shell. So I've turned it upside down, I've put my pipe cleaners inside, I'm getting a bit of my sellotape, and I'm sticking them in. They don't have to be stuck straight to the top, they just need to be attached enough. Mine are quite far away from the top, so that they're not going to fall out. Okay, then decide which is the front, which is the front and which is the back of your snail. I think this is going to be the front of my snail and this is going to be the back of my snail. I'm going to lift up the front bit, twist it together a bit, twist the pipe cleaners together, and make them kind of snaily-eyed shape. Oh, the pipe cleaners are falling out. And this bit's going to be the kind of tail end. I'm going to cut it a bit shorter, I think. Okay. I've got some fun googly eyes that I got from Poundland. But if you don't have them, you could draw some eyes on paper and stick them on with glue. So I'm going to stick the googly eyes onto the antennae of my snail. Okay, I've glued my googly eye on and I'm holding it down really hard to try and make it stick. Okay, so my snail's got its eyes on. And this is my snail! It's got a shell, a tail, and some googly eyes. Okay, next animal we're going to make is a turtle. So we're going to use the egg carton again. And the first thing we're going to do is the same thing we did last time. We're going to cut out one of the container bits for one of the eggs. Okay, this bit of the egg carton is going to make the turtle shell this time. So we're going to paint this shell for our turtle. I'm going to paint it green, but you can again paint it any colour you like. So I'm using the lid of my egg carton again as my paint tray. Make sure you're wearing clothes that you don't mind getting messy, or put on an apron. Okay, I've painted my shell green for my turtle. I've noticed that I've got some kind of jaggedy bits at the bottom. I think I'm going to cut them off because I want my turtle to be able to sit flat on the ground. So I'm cutting off the jagged bits so they can sit happily like that. Okay, so the next thing we need is feet for our turtle. I've got some green paper, but if you've only got white paper or maybe lined paper, you could just draw your feet of the turtle in green on the white paper. Okay, so I'm going to cut out 4 legs and 1 tail. Okay, to draw the legs, we're going to draw 5 triangles, 4 for the legs and 1 for the tail. To do this, I'm going to put my shell in the middle of my paper, and then I'm going to measure how long I want the legs to be around the shell. So I want it to be kind of like this, kind of like a curvy triangle. And then you're going to do 2 more on this side. When you've drawn all your legs and your tail, take your shell away, and I want you to draw a bit more of the tail of each triangle, coming out. That's so that when you cut it out, you've got a bit that you can use to stick it down with. Okay, the next step is to cut out all of your lovely tails and legs that you've drawn. Next, we're going to attach our feet and our tails to the shell. Grab one and you're going to make a little fold at the thick end of your triangle. You want it to be about maybe the length of your fingernail. That's how big the fold's going to be. Kind of like that. That's the bit you're going to put the glue on. So, I'm going to use the folded bit, which I've covered in glue, to stick to the inside of my turtle shell. The fold should mean that the leg kind of comes out of the shell, but it's still attached to it. Okay, you're going to do that 4 times for the legs, 2 on each side, and then 1 time at the back so it has a tail. I would recommend, to make it more sturdy, getting some sellotape, cutting some little bits off to secure your legs and your tail to the inside. Look on the inside of my turtle where I've stuck all of my legs and my tail, and I'm going to use a piece of sellotape to secure them to the inside so they don't fall off. And it's okay if it's a bit messy because it's on the inside so no one's going to see. This is the base of my turtle, looking beautiful, but it's missing a head and some eyes. So that's what we're going to make next. I've got some fun kind of squidgy balls, but you might not have any, that's okay. I didn't have any green ones. If you've maybe got some cotton balls at home, they would be good. I'm going to use a white fluffy ball I'm going to paint it green, and that's going to be the head of my turtle. That's going to be the head of my turtle. And all I'm going to do is attach it to the front of the shell. So the opposite end of the tail, my tail's on this side. Don't know if you can see. My head's going to go on this side. I wait until it's dry so that you can stick it on easier. So I'm going to get some glue, put it on this. I'm going to stick it to the front. And now I'm going to put some eyes on my head. So you can either use, if you've got googly eyes, again, they're fun. But if you don't have googly eyes, I'm going to show you what you can do. I've got some lined paper. I don't have any plain white paper. That's okay. I'm just going to draw some eyes. Get a big, thick black pen. You're going to draw 2 eyes on it. You don't want them to be too big, because they're going to go on your little head. These are my eyes. And I'm going to cut them out with scissors. Mine are quite small. Don't get them lost. Cover the backs of them in glue and then stick them to your head. Okay, so once you stuck your eyes on, and you like this. Here are your beautiful snail and your beautiful turtle.
Hello! Hi!
I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make a snail and a turtle with some egg cartons. You can make loads of animals using egg cartons. You can make chickens, you can make jellyfish, you can make loads of stuff, anything with a shell. You can have loads of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe. I miss you all. Lots of love. Bye.
Thanks for watching!